morning and Merry Christmas to everybody. Yes, as I'm making this video, it is Christmas morning. Unfortunately, as most of the world, should be with their loved ones or their kids, waiting for them to wake up, so hurry up, open gifts. Some of us got appointments to deal with. But, it's the stage we're at in our life right now. So my kid's Christmas morning will be a little delayed, but it'll be there nonetheless. Why? Because I'm home, which is a good part. The best part is that I feel great, man. I haven't felt like this in a long time. As you can tell, I haven't posted a video in a long time. Since the last video, a lot has gone on. And give you guys a quick little update. I'm scared to make another video, man. As soon as I made that video, man, it's like the downhill started. I was just rolling, man. It just kept going. It was like a little before Thanksgiving. So while I was home for Thanksgiving, when you're mentally not home, physically being home is like not being home. I was beat up. I was getting these, I still am, but at the time it was like the beginning. I had just gotten like my first 2 spinal taps, or lumbar punctures. Not sure how people understand it, but it's a needle that they go through your back to get some of the liquid that forms around in your brain to make sure the cancer is not getting in your brain. Well, I didn't know that this came with these things called spinal headaches. Now, they had a really tough time doing the first 2 procedures. So it was like a lot of poking, and it wasn't a fun time. And as bad as it was, like during the procedure, being home dealing with the headaches was worse. Like I couldn't be on my feet. I was just laying duck. Every time I got up to try to eat, my neck would stiffen, my head is exploding, no meds are working. It's just like basically got to deal with it type of thing. And you can't really take too much Tylenol when you're going through this, because of how low your immune system is. They don't want the Tylenol to mask a fever. So mentally, it messes you up. Mentally, like I said, you're around people you love, but it's almost as if they're looking at you in a casket, because emotionally you're not there. I can say, like, sometimes this process, man, it makes you cold, and it makes you cold towards people around you or towards other situations, because you're thinking like, yo, I got it bad right now, especially when you're down like that. You almost feel like you should be catered to all the time, and life don't stop. That's when you got to come to realize that you're going through something, but as bad as yours is, no matter what, somebody else's is still worse, or somebody else's situation might have came up that you've already passed that stage. So you still have to be sensitive towards things, man. My wife is the ultimate warrior. I don't know how she puts up with me. I don't know how she's been able to handle the situation so well, man. Shout out to her. I'm glad she's the one in my life right now going through this, man. I couldn't do it without her. And of course, everybody that's really close to me and reaches out. I know I got a bunch of messages to respond to. Just bear with me. I don't ignore on purpose. Because when I respond to people, I want to be in tune with people so we can have a conversation if it keeps going. Not because, oh yeah, I'm just gonna respond, just, so that's why I don't respond as often as I do. But besides the spinal headaches, we caught a what they call a neutropenic fever. So my counts, my white blood cells, my blood count, and my platelets got really, really low. So I became really neutropenic. And the morning that they told me that at an appointment, they were just like, hey, just, be really careful, watch what you eat, etc., etc. Okay. I go home, that same day, I catch this neutropenic fever. I was at home and I couldn't do anything. I had no energy. I was just laying there. My head was burning. I remember my mom, she was just trying to put like little cold wraps, heat wrap, and nothing was working. I kept checking my temperature and it kept going up and up and up and up. And eventually I had to call in and they told me I had to go in the hospital. So additional hospital stay besides your normal chemo hospital stay sucks, man. I've never been to an ER in this condition. But it was like the end of the world, man. I appreciate the service. IVs, what's going on, this and this and that. So I had an additional like 7 days that I had to be in a hospital away from my family because I caught this neutropenic fever. I'm telling you, when I said it was downhill, it was downhill. Like I had no energy at all for nothing. And it was yet another adjustment we had to make. Once again, shout out to my wife. I love you. But we got through it. I recently had 2 more spinal taps. My last one was just the other day on Wednesday. But I don't know if my body is building a resistance to it, or they are getting better with the procedure. We are figuring it out. It's a lot less poking back there. So we feel good, feel great, no headaches, thank the Lord. So we keep winning, and best news of all is that my last doctor's visit, they didn't see any blast in my blood. The blast are the cancerous cells, so that's a very good thing. My next step is a bone marrow transplant. So as we wait for a match, that'll be the next thing going forward. But we are trending positive. I'm going through a lot, but we are trending positive, which is always what you want at the end of the day. You just got to be a soldier and go through it. And for as much as I've hated pain all my life, somehow, some way, I've been able to endure this. Trust me, it's not me by myself. I know there's definitely a higher power with me. I believe that 100%. And everybody's prayers and support is definitely working, man. We're going positive, so hopefully soon we're out of this, and we're back to quote unquote being normal, or as normal as we can be. So yeah, sorry, long video, man. But yeah, everybody stay safe, love one another, and we'll catch you next time. Win the day, yo.